Hello there, welcome back to Harry's Films. Now this is a video I didn't really particularly would want to be making at all in my entire YouTube life span, if that's a thing. Um, is it time for Doctor Who to call it a day? That is a question that's going through many fans' minds right now. This is a question we should have been asking back when Series 9 was on and Capaldi was the Doctor when, I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I was talking to people like Kai at MCM Comic Con in London, and that they said that, you know, if it wasn't for Peter Capaldi, then we think Doctor Who will be gone. It wouldn't be on our screens anymore. Capaldi kept the torch alive in Series 9 and Series 10 when the series began to have some doubts within people's minds, shall we say. Yes, so that brings me on to probably my main point. Is it the Doctor herself? Now, I said in my Woman Who Fell to Earth review that I was a fan of Jodie's Doctor, but as the episodes have gone on, I can't help but just strongly dislike her. The latest episode, The Demons of the Punjab, I really enjoyed. Now, if I know this is an episode that really split, it's raining outside, that really split the fan base. Some guys loved it, and some people absolutely hated it, thought it was the worst episode of all time, and I was like, really? Come on. I mean, I thought the episode 5 of Series 11 was one of the worst episodes of New Who ever. I mean, it's not great when you're more than halfway through a series, and your Series 11 has only got 2 good episodes, and they are pretty much historicals. I don't know why, but the historical stories seem to be more appealing. They have more of a story, an emotional background. People criticise Demons of the Punjab for being having no stakes, just shoehorning sci-fi in there. But the whole point of Doctor Who originally was to teach people about history and Exhibit A, the Aztecs, the first story of the Aztecs. He has a famous line where we mustn't interfere with history, we are merely observers. That's exactly what the idea of Demons of the Punjab was. It was, they are observers, and aliens just happen to be involved. It just really annoyed me. I don't know, this is what kind of spurred me to make this video, because in some ways I'm very torn on the idea of Doctor Who giving it a rest. Some of me goes, nah, there's still some good stuff coming out, like Demons of the Punjab and Rosa. But then when I watch episodes like The Ghost Monument and The Woman Who Fell to Earth and episode 5, the Conundrum episode, whatever it's called, I'm just like, give it a rest. It's time. You know, it's 1989 again, and we need to give it a little. Need to give it a time. Need to give it a little break, I feel. Now, after each episode of Doctor Who gets released on Sunday nights, I like to watch the episode, and I like to go onto Instagram and watch people's Instagram reactions to the stories. I even read some of the reviews on TARDIS posting and stuff like that, and I just, especially with Demons of the Punjab and the last 3 episodes, I've really got the consensus of the fans, the die-hard fans, the fans that stuck with it through Capaldi, through basically the dark time of 2016 where we had no Doctor Who, stuck with it with Class, stuck with it with Series 10 and Series 9, and really supported Capaldi as the Doctor. I see them, and I just see them going, this is awful. And one of the things that I keep seeing around is, this isn't for me. When a show is alienating its like core audience, that's when maybe you should turn around, stop, think about what you're doing. I know Chibnall wanted to create a fresh take on the Doctor Who brand, the Doctor Who series, and that's what he's doing. I commend him for Series 11. He's done a dubious task of reinventing the series in a new and fresh way. It is new, it is fresh, and it looks good. The anamorphic cameras are brilliant. But it is just the writing that lets it down. It's like they've gone, let's make it pretty, and people will forget about the writing. Well, no. Making it look pretty and having the Doctor... Jodie Whittaker is a brilliant actress, but her performance is just mediocre. And Demons of the Punjab was good because I think she toned it down. I don't know why, but I got the sense that Jodie toned everything down a notch. She'd been so frantic and so busy all the time, and it was just so frustrating to watch, and I couldn't keep up with her, and her voice was just so annoying. And then episode 6 rolled around, and she kind of just didn't get on my nerves as much, if that makes sense. It's annoying because the reason why I stuck with Doctor Who through Series 10 through Series 9 was Capaldi, because he was an excellent actor, he was brilliant, and he was practically the only thing keeping the show alive. But now, myself and other fans I see on Instagram have no reason to stick with it because they don't see the point. Your show is alienating an audience that have stuck with it through thick and thin, and when that happens, maybe it is time to give it a rest. There's thunder outside. Jesus. Skipped 6 minutes to experience thunder. Anyway, back to Doctor Who. The ratings, obviously, there's been a 5 million people drop in ratings from the start of the series to halfway through, and that was to be expected, I believe. I think that was really to be. I thought that was, I thought there's no way. I didn't think it was going to get 10 million. I thought there's no way people will stick through this, and I've seen it gradually drop throughout the weeks. But we got to episode 6, and we are dropped to 5 million, and I don't think it's going to go below 5 million. I'll be surprised if it goes to 4 million. I will be very surprised, but I doubt it's going to. We have a technically the show will still have a concurrent viewership of 7 million people, which is 2 million more than what Capaldi was getting for Series 10, which really makes me annoyed because Series 10 is some of the best Doctor Who that we've got in the last couple of years. I'm making this video not to shit on Doctor Who. That's not what I'm doing. I'm making this video because I want to know what YouTube is saying. I want to know what you guys are saying. I want to know what you guys think of the latest series. This is partly why I decided to stop doing the reviews, if that makes sense. Because everything I would have said just would have been like, this episode was trash, this episode was good, this episode was trash. It seems to be very mix and matchy, and it seems to be all over the place. It's like it doesn't know what to be. It's like it's Doctor Who, but not. That's what people have been describing it as. It's Doctor Who, but it's not. I'm very, very intrigued as to what people have to say about the series, about this series, and if you guys think that Doctor Who should give it a rest. Personally, there's been rumours going around that 2019 will be a break with Doctor Who, and personally I think that is the only way you can go. There's been nothing out of the way of filming footage. There's been nothing going on with filming. Jodie started filming a new series for BBC that isn't Doctor Who, so I sincerely doubt that we'll be getting Doctor Who in 2019. And maybe that's what it needs. Series 11 was... I don't think it's going to get any better, if I'm being honest. But what do you guys think? I'm interested to know. Leave your comments down below if you think Doctor Who, it's time to give it a rest. Or if you differ from my opinion, then I would like to know. I'm really intrigued to see about this. So thank you for watching.